Well, hello! I've been dying to show you this video. Fragrances that bite back. You want to find out what I'm wearing during Halloween? Well then, you better stay tuned.
Scenturion Legio X is on sale and links are in the description.
Hello, I'm Scott and this is the Scenturion. As you saw in the intro, it's a Halloween video. It's 5 fragrances that I've picked. Fragrances that bite back. So basically fragrances that are really strong, really pungent, and that are gonna bite through all the other smells. So yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? Now the first fragrance that I'm gonna show you, I've already sprayed a little bit of it because I haven't sprayed it in such a long time. It's not actually one of my favourites because it is so bloody nuclear, and I sprayed some probably about 4 hours ago on a little test strip, left it in this room, and I can still smell it, so it's going to be a nightmare trying to smell the other fragrances. But that fragrance is Mancera's Black to Black. This is a menthol fragrance. I'm not going to spray any more. As soon as you open the cap, it's so strong. Now, the reason why I probably don't like it so much is because there is a medicinal note in there, and I'm not overly keen on medicinal notes. But you've got saffron, bergamot and cloves in the top, and then in the mids you've got rose, patchouli leaf, amber and jasmine, and then in the base you've got your oud, leather, white musk and sandalwood. Now it is very floral as well, but it's that medicinal hit that you get. I don't know if that's coming from the oud or whether it's coming from the actual rose. I don't know. The rose is strong in it, as is the jasmine. So it's very floral, leathery, and almost a sweet floral, but not like a frangipani or anything like that. But it's rich, and you can almost imagine like concentrated amounts of floral oils just dripping basically on your hand and lasting forever and ever, which is this does. You can see by the, usually an indication is the color of the juice. I mean, if it's dark like that, usually it's gonna pong, and it does. But I mean, it's not, it's also pointed out by my partner as well, and I get that now. It's got a sort of a shandy feel about it. Now I don't know what that is, maybe a slight alcoholic hit, but yeah, that is Mancera's Black to Black. Spray that, a couple of sprays at the very most, at your peril. You and the whole neighbourhood will be smelling you when you're walking down the street trick-or-treating with your kids. Yes, but anyway, Mancera's Black to Black. Now on to the next one. Now obviously there's going to be a few favourites that I'm always going to pick for Halloween, and this is one of them, and it is Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. Now again, another rose one, but this is a dark rose. This is more decadent, more of if you're going out with a loved one, or maybe even family if you like, for a quiet meal, but you want to smell sophisticated but yet mysterious, this will hit the spot. It really will. It's got saffron in the top, then there's black rose, there's truffle in there, floral notes, patchouli, vanilla, oud and oak moss, and it's that dark rose and the truffle that is really prominent in this. And it is spicy, coming from the saffron obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a touch of black pepper in there, although not listed. There is some other spices, I'm sure of it, but it's rich and decadent, and again it's one that's going to last you, and it's going to cut through that cold weather as well. So spray that on the beginning of the night, you're still going to be smelling that right at the end of the night, and probably through it the next morning. So Tom Ford's Noir de Noir, beautiful fragrance. The next one I haven't had for a very long time. This, and I'm going to spray some of this actually, and it is Matiere Premier Oud 7. Like I said, it's a recent acquisition and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now I do love an oud fragrance, provided it's not too animalic. I can still put up with some of the animalic qualities that you get in oud fragrances, but not too much. I don't like it to be too barnyardy. If it starts smelling of poo, should we say, not overly keen. Sometimes it does work well with florals though. But anyway, this has got top notes of oud, Haitian vetiver. Then in the mids there's patchouli, labdanum and violet leaf. Then there's nagamovo, cypriol oil, amber and tobacco. And this is so beautiful. It's deep. It's the tobacco and the amber mixed with the oud that really are the star players of this. And then there's this sort of bright violet leaf coming through, which sharpens it up, and it's just gorgeous. And this again is another performer. I wouldn't have picked. All of these are great performers and they're going to last you all day and probably all the way through to the night, and like I said, the next day as well. Spray this on your clothes. If you're not washing them, you're going to be smelling it still 3 or 4 days down the line. Not that I do that, before you say that in the comments. But yeah, that is Matiere Premier Oud 7. Beautiful fragrance. Now on to another one that just had to be in the list, and it is by Kilian, of course, Black Phantom. Another beautiful fragrance. This again, this is going to be one where everyone's going to smell you. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's dark chocolate, rum, caramel, coffee, and in the mid there's almond, sugarcane, sandalwood and heliotrope. Now in the notes it says that there's a cyanide accord, but obviously that's for the almond. Cyanide's supposed to smell like almond. I don't know myself. Maybe the chap in the intro might have known, but I don't. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous gourmand fragrance. Really, really strong. You don't need too many sprays of that. It's absolutely beautiful. I've done a full review of that if you want to check that out in my videos. But yeah, that is by Kilian's Black Phantom. And last but not least, and I've mentioned this quite a few times, this was my first ever fragrance that I bought, that was done by Daniel Hossier, and that's actually Daniel Hossier's own line, and that is Mysterious Oud. Look at them bottles. That is one big chunk of glass. This is such a beautiful oudy, tobacco, leathery fragrance. It is just gorgeous, and it stays with you. It starts off really, really sweet, and then it starts to transition and the leather starts to come through more. But you have got violet, cumin, angelica and carrot seed in the top. Then there's oud, nutmeg, iris and incense and pimento as well. Then in the base you have oud again, amber, leather, labdanum and musk. And like I said, it's the leathery, it's more of a suede leather. It's not like a harsh leather. And this is smooth. The oud in that is so wearable. If you're interested in trying ouds and you're a bit nervous about it, give that a go. Give it a go, because it is so easy to wear and it oozes quality. It's beautiful. So these are my offerings for Halloween. I hope you all have a great evening. Keep safe out there. Look out for each other. And if you did like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell down below. And I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.